Okay, testing. Okay, welcome. This is me doing a Let's Play Blood Bowl, playing as the Ogre team. Quick note before I start, this is going to be using the real-time rules, not the turn-based. So that basically means the game becomes more of a bashing contest, which Ogres are pretty good at. So let's name this team. Eh. Yeah, let's call them a bad name, shall we? Boneheads. Seems appropriate. Matches the icon there. Okay, now time to take part in this competition, because we're just starting. Yes, we want to buy some new players, and most essential players, 6 ogres. And now to fill up numbers with a few snotlings. That's the minimum requirement, and it's by an apothecary because we don't want anything bad to happen to our ogres. Rerolls have absolutely no place in real-time, the real-time version. Simply basically because the game just never prompts you to use them. So rerolls, useless. Cheerleaders and assistant coaches help you mainly to get more rerolls from various kickoff events, and since rerolls are useless, these two are also useless. Fan Factor, no longer quite as important. Can be kind of useful, but you earn Fan Factor naturally as you win matches, and I intend to start winning matches, so, you know, why spend money when I could be saving up to buy possibly replacement players in case something bad eventually does happen to one of my ogres, or I need to have extra snotlings, because it's just basically you have 6 ogres and the rest are all snotlings. And snotlings are going to probably die a lot, because they're so freaking squishy. But hopefully your ogres will hurt too many of the opposing team for the snotlings to actually suffer any real combat. Plus they can be used to slow down people that might slip past the ogres, and the ogres catch up. Okay, so let's say 50% winnings, because I have a fairly good feeling that ogres are going to do quite well. Rankings, I don't quite know how this works exactly, how it works out rankings, so I'm going to put it at 1 for the time being. I'm going to sign it with... who should we sign it with? McMurtys. McMurtys, why not? Ogres like food. I like food a lot. Constant confidence is good, 50. So, yeah, we'll see how this goes. This is a new thing with the Blitz mode, you see. Blitz rules. There are a few other things you can get with Blitz rules, like better equipment for your ogres that has a chance of increasing their stats, which may become useful later on, but it's very expensive. And they require a higher tier of ogres in terms of star player points earned. One downside with ogres, it's hard to give them some good skills as they could get skill up. But you know, you might get lucky in a skill, you might get something good. Just gotta see how it goes. And prepare match. And we'll get your choice. Dwarf or Nurgle? I'm gonna go with Dwarf, simply because Nurgle could have a big guy in the center, and Nurgle team... sorry, the Nurgle team is more like to have a big guy than the Dwarf team. And if the Dwarf do have one, they're gonna lose that. If they do have a Death Roller, they'll lose it after the first drive, as per the secret weapon rule that it has. So, you know, if Death Rollers would be dangerous to deal with if they do have it, but the rest of the Dwarf team is going to be relatively powerless compared to the ogres. The snotlings will be massacred, but the snotlings always get massacred. It's one of the cheapest players in the game. So, you know, just got to expect that. We're going to play against the Dwarf team. Of course, the Dwarf team are probably hardy, they're hard to injure. They've got good armor value and fixed skull. Still, we're going to hopefully get knocked down more than the ogres will, so eventually they'll go down. Plus, ogres have Mighty Blow that helps in injuring any players. And we get some more. Ooh. Or if we want to get a mercenary. Obviously, we can't get Morgan Fork. He's so ridiculously expensive, no one would ever be able to afford him. And these are the only two other options, so... Nah. I'd okay for a Goblin team, perhaps, if you want to do something like that, but to be honest, for an Ogre team, not that great. I don't know, I mean, if the turret base, they may have a better use, but in here, you really want more people that can be bashy and strong. So, let's go with some Wandering Apothecaries. So now we've got 2 Apothecaries we can use. Extra training. Bloodriser Babes are good because just in case some of the ogres get knocked out, which may happen, and then that will help them to get back on their feet more likely. And actually, let's get another Wandering Apothecary. So now we've got 3 Apothecaries we can use. We may even want to use one on the Snotling, you know, like if we have absolutely nothing better to use it on, and it's towards the end of a match. Generally not such a big deal though. And okay, let's start this then. And they didn't gain a point of strength, which is good for us, bad for them. They sorely need the extra strength. Okay, so match is starting up. It's not legal to use secret weapons on the Blood Bowl pitch, but it's fun. I wonder if the game's hinting that the dwarves do in fact have a Death Roller, which is... well, could be bad news for us. Death Roller's got the highest strength of any unit in the game, and the highest armor too. It can't carry the ball, which is the only good thing, and I don't see a Death Roller yet. We seem to be fighting on a ship though, so that's cool. Yeah, I just see dwarves, just lots of stunty dwarves. Oh, let's go with heads. And we didn't win the coin toss, so they're going to choose whether to be the kicker or the receiver. Oh, it's ooh. Oh, blinding sunshine, so that's bad for passing, but neither team tends to do passing anyway, so that's kind of a non-issue. Oh. Let's use a grid, because it's handy just for the setup, and I'll put names on anyway. Lets me kind of know who I'm dealing with here, and that seems to be a good lineup there. Don't have too many ogres always tied up. I mean, a fun, strong line of 3 ogres, even if they try to outnumber us, we'd still be able to outpower them. Do any of them have guard? Well, okay, there's a guard. There's a guard there. 1 guy has guard. 2. 3 guys with guard. Could be difficult then. Yeah, the ones that have got guard, and there's a blocker with +1 agility. Not sure why he's doing in the middle of the scrum then, in that case. And there's the Snotling going to kick it. Quick snap. And let's see. I don't want to try and overcommit the ogres too early on. Oh, okay. I want to let them come to us, and then we'll just rush them with the ogres. And now we'll just pause the game, which is what you can do in real-time mode. And 1 guy's gone bonehead, so he's lost his tackle zones. And if I can, I'll have the other guys move over now. Just to mob him, basically, which is what you do with the ogres team. And he seems to be stunned. Oh, an ogre's actually caught the ball. See if I can't get him to come over to the end. And I have the ogres just punch something. Oh, they've managed to knock him down. Oh, he's gone bonehead on me. He's got the ball. It's kind of surprising. I'm surprised how often these knocks are getting knocked down. Oh, there's an injury though. Ah, finally. Oh, and there's an ogre being boneheaded about stuff as usual. There's already one injury now, which is good. You see, the boneheaded is not being such a big deal. And as a runner trying to pick a fight with 3 ogres, not such a good idea for the runner. I'll have these ogres move over. Another injury! And this is why ogres are doing so well in this. The mighty blow actually helps a lot with that. And I'll see if I can run him to the end zone. Dwarves are a bit stunty and a bit slow. And he's at the end zone, and he eats the ball. Well, okay, I guess it does technically have leather on it. Alright. Yeah, that's every time the ogres get the touchdown, they think, oh, I got a touchdown. You get to eat the ball now. Never mind the metal spikes as it's cut inside of it. And 2 injuries already. And this is a dwarf team, you gotta realise. Dwarves generally don't get injured that easily. Who is it injured? Okay, the runner I can understand, armor value 8, but armor value 9, and it's one of the guys that was on the scrimmage line. Well, that runner's going to hurt him because he's the... And no ogres have gotten hurt so far, which is good. Gotta watch out for that in case any of the ogres do get injured, because I've got 3 apothecaries. Oh! And mob pit invasion, apparently... The fans have taken exception to my first touchdown. But the ogres... Okay, they'll just shake it off. I see by the time the one gets down here, some of the ogres may actually be standing up. Oh, they're just going to stand there, are they? Well, that's a bad idea, runners, to stand there with the ball. I'm just going to move my ogres in now, and that ogre is going to stand around looking stupid. Well, not so much looking stupid, he is stupid. So just stand around as stupid. And I'll see if I can get this guy to the end zone, and of course he gets mobbed by 3 dwarves. And that was a troll slayer. So must have used Dauntless, obviously. Well, at least that skill's still working. If I can have this guy move to pick up the ball. Oh, or maybe not. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, ogres are not very good at picking up the ball, obviously. But they can eventually, after enough tries. Well, this is weird. And... Wow. Damn, blocker. And... Yeah, my ogres are just standing around looking stupid as usual. And just... Snotlings, go! Yes, I'm attacking a dwarf with some snotlings. They're all just going to mob him and at least try and slow him down. This is be where I'll start losing some snotlings. Well, I have enough of them going up on the guy, and they actually knock him out. Oh, and the snotling gets knocked out. Well, an ogre's got the ball now.